after the win last night. It was fun. I mean, definitely everybody had the adrenaline last night. It was a good win last night, but today was fun. Get out there, it was a hot day, and it was just one of those. I get to enjoy a beautiful ballpark and get to go do my thing.
Well, you're still the new guy on the block, right? So if you were to describe some of your strengths, what are they and how did they help you get this win here today?
I think my slider was really good today. It had the same shape as it was earlier in the season, and that's been a lot of progress. I felt like I had better direction today in my mechanics, so that was something I really focused on this last week, was just kind of getting more direction, going towards the plate, not really falling off till third base. So that's kind of two things I really focused on, and then continuing to improve on the changeup.
Once the offense kind of got the lead there in the fourth, did that add to some of the confidence of your game or take some of the pressure off of you on the mound there?
I just felt a lot more comfortable kind of once we got going. After the first inning, it was like, okay, feeling good within my mechanics and everything. Let's just start delivering strikes and everything. And then we got up and it was like, all right, you're rolling right now. Let's just continue to go. Let's have quick innings. Let's get them back and start hitting.
What helped you settle down after the home? Good to see the excitement from the 26-year-old. Happy to pick up his first W as we turn the ball over to Shohei Ohtani tomorrow night. Shohei Day at the Big A. He's been very good last two seasons against these Mariners. 20th start, 11th at home. Tim coming off his 10th win of the season, 6 scoreless against Oakland. And oh, by the way, that put him in rarefied air with the Babe. 10 or more wins, 10 or more home runs. Only him and Babe since 1918.
Yeah, it seemed like that 10th win was pretty tough to come by. We were waiting for it for a few games there, but wow, what a matchup tomorrow. I mean, this is the marquee matchup. Everybody nationally is going to be watching this one. Anytime Luis Castillo is pitching from here on out, because he was the big trade that the Mariners acquired at the deadline, but going up against Ohtani, I mean, that's a #1 versus #1. Those are those classic pitcher, really those classic pitcher, matchups that you don't talk about as much in today's day. I mean, back in the day, it seemed like there was always, the big Pedro's coming in town. Clemens is here. This,
Right.
Castillo is that guy. I mean, and with Ohtani. And so it's one of those days that matches up perfect. When you're facing a guy like Castillo, you're hoping you have your #1 going as well.
Hopefully you'll see this matchup for years to come. This is going to be a lot of fun to watch, especially since Seattle and the Angels, a little bit of a rivalry going on right now. And considering Seattle's trying to get into the postseason, stakes are a little bit higher tomorrow. It should be a lot of, enthusiasm, call it, in the stands and in the dugouts.
Yeah, I hate to use this word. It feels a little too early to use it, but in some ways, especially because Seattle is your rival, you could be a spoiler. You could be a big spoiler right now, and you hate to talk like that this early, but it's just like with Minnesota right now. These teams that are fighting for that wild card spot, or, especially Minnesota's spot, fighting for the division lead, these are tough games. I mean, they come in, and on paper, it looks like games they should win, and they don't. I mean, the Angels just took this series, and back in Seattle, they split with them. So, again, the Angels are making it rough on some of these teams out there that are searching for some playoff bids.
Take this.